I really wanted to talk about this as well. We wrote about this yesterday after Sticky Rice posted about it on their official Instagram account. Someone decided to send a DM. You know, when you're unhappy with a restaurant, usually you'll write a review. And that's totally fine. Of course, that's acceptable. However, there are boundaries that should never be crossed, and this is one not so good example, but I mean, it exists, so I feel like we have to talk about this, of course. Sticky Rice, as you may well be aware of, is not just a popular Thai restaurant here in Dubai, but it's really become a sort of community. And the passing of Amina, who's also known as Mama, a lot of you know her, really came as a shock and grief for us all when we found out about it a couple of months back, because obviously she was the force and talented chef behind the Thai restaurant. So may she rest in peace, first off. But Sticky Rice did receive a DM from an unhappy customer who crossed the line. The person said, someone was like, MDX represent, hello. But the person said, I've always loved your food to bits, but yesterday's order was exceptionally bad. La-di-da, they went into detail about what they didn't like, and right before detailing all those things though, the person said, I'm not sure if it's because of the adjustment you're going through after Mama's passing, but I thought I would let you know as it's important to preserve what she built. Of course, that did not stick well with Mama's children, and the people who are obviously in charge of Sticky Rice right now. So they responded to the insensitive DM, asking the customer not to bring up Mama when criticizing the restaurant. Because again, like I said, there's a difference between, you know, leaving your feedback for something. You're allowed to not obviously like a certain thing. We all have certain preferences with food. However, that's a boundary that has clearly been crossed. Come on, people. This is somebody's mother. I couldn't even imagine this. But basically, in their statement made on their Instagram account, they wrote, "We don't normally post up things like this, but we are a big part of the community here and think it's important to speak up about difficult things like this, in particular, to address and understand clear and obvious boundaries. This message was sent to us recently that really upset our entire family when we read it. Not only did this person send this message, but they also felt it was necessary to call us on the shop phone to say the exact same thing." Oh God. Okay, Okay, so, and then the person who wrote it on their Instagram account said, "Can you imagine dealing with the recent tragic passing of your beloved mother and having to deal with a completely deluded stranger who is putting you on blast and thinks that they have the right to bring up your late mother into a conversation and tell you how important it is to preserve something that you lovingly helped your own mother build for over 15 years? How does someone who doesn't personally know you, your story, your family, your mother, or your mother feel like it's remotely their place to say something so incredibly sensitive and think it's totally okay? It's definitely not okay." Okay, so they basically ended it with saying know your place, which I completely agree with. So next time, you guys, please also keep this in mind. I feel like this goes without saying, honestly. So keep that in mind. Be very respectful. May she rest in peace again. May Mama rest in peace.